What's up, everybody? Icy here, and welcome to my top 5 quarterbacks for week 5. So, before I get started, I just want to mention I do top 5 wide receivers, running backs, quarterbacks, tight ends, defense videos, as well as showdowns, so please check them out as well. And like, comment, subscribe, let me know what I could do better. I just recently started doing this. I've been DFSing for about 5-6 years now. I've been pretty profitable the past 2-3 years. 2 years mostly, but I started in the third year, and that's when I started going hard. And yeah, I'm gonna do this every week. I'm gonna cover the showdown slates as much as I can, and I'm gonna continue pouring out top 5 videos. So without further ado, this is my top 5 video for this week for the quarterbacks in week 5. So getting started, the first guy I like this week, and I like him a lot. I like him mainly because he burned everybody last week, but because the Houston Texans are at home playing the Atlanta Falcons, I really like Deshaun Watson. By far one of my favorite quarterbacks play this week. The Falcons have allowed receivers to go off, and because of that, the quarterbacks have had a field day versus the Falcons this season. I love pairing Deshaun Watson with DeAndre Hopkins or Will Fuller. Houston Texans will definitely be one of my game stacks this week for many different formats. I just love what happened last week, and I know people's recency bias will make them not really play these guys as much as they should be playing them because of the position they're in. But Deshaun Watson's the number one guy I'm going to this week. And number 2, Tom Brady. I like Tom Brady a lot this week. Last week they had a very slow, shitty game against Buffalo, but that's to be expected. Tom Brady hasn't scored a touchdown against Buffalo in 3 games now. So I didn't pick him at all last week. I didn't like him. But this week against Washington, I love him. They're against one of the worst teams against quarterbacks this year. They're against a team that has allowed wide receivers, running backs, literally everybody to go off. I mean, Wayne Gallman went off against them. So I like Tom Brady here. I like the New England offense here. There's a lot of options that Tom Brady has to get points on the board, and he's one of the safer players this week because of his matchup. So Tom Brady's number 2 for me. As you can see, I have a lot of favorable quarterbacks, but I'm going to go out on a limb here. Number 3 is Chase Daniels for me. Look, Chicago Bears have one of the best defenses in the league. Okay? Chase can actually throw the ball. Chase has another week now where he's prepared with the first team. They've gotten to know each other a little bit, and they're up against the Raiders. With one of the best defenses in the league, even if Chase Daniel makes a mistake or two, the ball could very quickly find itself back in his hands through the defense. I don't think Chicago's defense allows this game to get too far away. It allows Chase Daniel to get in. It allows him an opportunity to really integrate himself on the field, get a feel for the game, and I feel like it's a spot for him where he can excel. Yeah, they're away. Yeah, it's the Raiders, but it's the Raiders, and they've been terrible this season, and Chicago is one of the best defenses. So I like Chase Daniels. I like Chicago's defense here, and I just like the matchup in general. So he's my number 3 pick. Number 4, is it going to be Kyler Murray? Is it going to be Jameis Winston? Is it going to be Carson Wentz? No. It's going to be another controversial pick, Andy Dalton, okay? This guy got murdered against the Steelers, okay? I don't know, what was it, 8 sacks? The Steelers defense made me a lot of money. That's the only reason that I came in 3rd in that showdown GPP. But yeah, Andy Dalton is in a prime spot to bounce back. They're at home. They're against Arizona. Arizona has been one of the worst teams offensively. Look, I really like Andy Dalton's chances here against Arizona. I feel like they'll finally be able to get a win here. They're 0-4. The Cardinals have just been a cakewalk for almost everybody. But hey, it's a matchup between 2 shitty teams, and one shitty team has to win, and it's projected to be the highest scoring game of the slate. Arizona plays with a really fast pace, so Andy Dalton's going to see the ball in his hand a little bit more often this game. And I just expect him to bounce back. I know John Ross not playing, but Tyler Boyd, Auden Tate, Eifert, I think it is. They're all good. They're all in play here. And against Arizona, you should always play a quarterback against Arizona. They've always done well. So Andy Dalton's number 4 for me this week. And then number 5 is really, really tough. It's really tough. I really like Kyler Murray. I want to mention him. I want to talk about Winston. I want to talk about Wentz. But number 5 for me is Kirk Cousins. Now, I don't know what the hell is happening in Minnesota. This guy actually went on TV and apologized to the receiver for not throwing him the ball properly and finding him often. I don't know if I've ever seen a quarterback do that, but hey, he did it. Good for him. He's an upstanding guy. He's a very nice guy, and it's unfortunate that he's been playing this poorly, but against the Giants team, this is a prime bounce back spot for Cousins. Stephon Diggs played well against the Bears last week, and it's just a matter of getting Cook, Steele, and Diggs all opportunities and utilizing them efficiently. And I think Kirk Cousins does it this week against the Giants at home. I think they get it done. The Giants aren't that great offensively. The Vikings defense should be able to hold them at bay and allow Kirk Cousins to, build a lead and keep it. So Kirk Cousins rounds off my top 5. And then honorable mentions, Kyler Murray. He has a rushing touchdown upside against Cincinnati, who's the worst team on the ground defensively. They just got torched last week. James Conner and Jalen Samuels just destroyed them. And Kyler Murray has an opportunity to get a rushing touchdown, as well as use his offense to its full capabilities and get points based on that. So Kyler Murray is definitely one of my top quarterbacks this week. Jameis Winston's against the Saints. The Saints, they have allowed the second most points to quarterbacks. They were just bad in that regard. So Jameis Winston's in play with his offensive weapons. Carson Wentz against the Jets. Now both the Jets are shit, but both Phillies and Jets defenses aren't the greatest. Philly actually has injuries, but the Jets have been terrible, and Carson Wentz with Deshaun Watson perhaps coming back. Deshaun Jackson coming back. I don't really think that comes into play here, because even if he comes back, they're probably not going to play him much, so I don't really like him for that reason. I like him just because it's the Jets, and they should be able to put up points quick and easy. It's Carson Wentz. He's a deep thrower. I like, what's his name, man? Alshon Jeffrey this week. And yeah, Carson Wentz, but that's why he's not in my top 5, because there's a little bit of uncertainty there. So those guys are 6, 7, and 8 in that order. And yeah, my top 5 once again: Deshaun Watson, 2, Tom Brady, 3, Chase Daniels, 4, Andy Dalton, and 5, Kirk Cousins. So that's it, guys. That wraps up my top 5 quarterbacks for this week. I will be posting a video probably on Saturday night with a final take on all positions, any changes or anything, and look for that. Also, go check out my other videos that I talked about in the beginning on my channel: showdown video, and top 5 wide receiver, running back, tight end, defense videos. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't know if I already said that 100 times, but do it, please. It helps. And thank you. Good luck again this week. Good luck tomorrow, Thursday showdown, if you play it. And I'll catch you on the flip. Take care. Bye-bye.